else. I was chatting on the wonderful world of Hell's Kitchen, in which we are now seeing Matt Murdock go through all kind of stuff. So if Ty can stick around just for a second, I was wondering if Yaz could bless the homies with what I would like to call a Yaz breakdown. So Yaz, could you
break it down?
I love the sexy music, by the way. That was Vince, chef's kiss. Okay, I see you. All right. It didn't go unnoticed. I see you, my man. All right. So, episode 7 of Daredevil.
How about Dixie?
Yes, I was doing it. I was like, Vince got sexy because I always be complaining about his sexy music, y'all. Y'all don't even understand.
Oh my God.
It's an insider between Vince and I. Sorry, that's why that was so funny for us. My bad. Okay, back to it. So Daredevil, episode 7. I'm sorry, but if y'all are not caught up, I don't think that you're ready for this, because we have literally gone from Matt Murdock being a respectable lawyer in Hell's Kitchen again, and he's found love now. It's beautiful with this new therapist that so happens to be Wilson Fisk and Vanessa's therapist. Just recap for you guys in case you missed anything. Okay, well, this episode we get to dive into Daredevil saved the Ayala, which is White Tiger's niece. She was like, yo, you ain't gonna do nothing. My uncle died. Okay, the fucking police killed him, and you think they're gonna help me figure out what's going on with these missing people? Nah, I'm gonna do what my uncle said. I'm gonna handle shit on my own. I'm gonna take my ass down to the 161 fucking, the subways and see what the fuck's going on. Well, little did she know, she became a victim of Muse and almost died. Daredevil, with his chest pound, he brought her back to life after he did some CPR, and she got to tell the police everything that she saw in Muse's little dungeon cave in the subway. And we got to find out who his next victim was by his drawings. And little do we know, Muse's real name is Bastion, and Bastion can fucking do some taekwondo, my friend. Okay, he be kicking ass, and like, yo, this motherfucker, he's so good, he fucking murdered his goddamn taekwondo instructor when he was like 16. What the fuck? Yo, this kid underline has a lot of mental and bad, things that happened in his past that led him to the life that he's led on. And it all started with killing his taekwondo instructor because he fucking hated his parents for making him take taekwondo. Now, I'm sure we all have some animosity towards our parents, but this kid took it a little bit far, I think, on this. And using people's blood to make his art, I'm talking about, that's next level insanity genius. I mean, like, let's be serious. It took them 62 victims to find out it was blood. That's some next level planning. Like, think about the pace of that. And then when they did find out, what did he do? He left 2 women's bodies on another Muse to show them that he's laughing at the New York Police Department. And what does our mayor do in order to fight back against crime in his motherfucking city? He creates a fucking task force. And I'm not talking about any motherfucking task force. I'm talking about this task force. They have no body cameras. They get overtime. What? Okay. And they have certain rights and, let's call it a gray area of things that they can and cannot do to protect and uphold justice in the city under, the mayor, of course. So now the police department aren't even, heading this investigation. Mayor Fisk is, and he's going to find Muse and he's going to take his ass down. That's his sole purpose in this task force. But when things go awry and we find out, oh shit, Muse took somebody that's a little bit close to Wilson, you can kind of see him slowly trying to hold on and grip as whatever power he has. But little does he know, his wife is, secretly having a little meeting with one of their old mob bosses to, clear the air and kind of settle things between them, and like, you know, they're under under crime situation they got with this whole, you know, mob boss becoming mayor situation. Well, some people aren't very happy with the mayor becoming the mayor, and they want to take his ass down and show him that, you know, not everyone can be you know, above justice. But they're going to need Vanessa to take his ass down. Does she help them? Does she not? I guess we find out later in the episode. But Mayor Fisk is so focused on this task force that's trying to take down Muse. While they're looking, of course, you know, Daredevil's Daredevil, and he pops in and he's doing his search, and guess who gets one fucking goddamn baton to the fucking head? None other than Officer Powell. Y'all, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh as hard as I did when Daredevil was looking and figured out it was his girlfriend, and then Officer Powell walks in and he just throws his fucking baton and just dunk, like, bro just knocks the fuck out. Like, I'm sorry, but that, and then he's like, fuck. It's okay. It's Officer Powell. Whatever. We're gonna go and save our girlfriend. He'll be fine. He don't know. It's cool. I'm gonna escape. He's knocked the fuck out anyway. So Daredevil, you know, takes off to go rescue, you know, be the knight in shining armor for Vanessa, but the masked shining knight in armor. So that way she don't know his secret identity. But this motherfucker comes crashing in, okay, like fucking Kramer, and
Kramer.
He does. You can't say he fucking does it. He motherfucking comes crashing in like Kramer to save his woman. But before he does this, okay, Muse, Bastion, all right, goes and see his therapist for their normal session, and they're chilling and they're talking, trying to dive in deep. And as we're diving in deep, motherfucker gets a little noseblood, just like thinking about, I guess, what he's about to do and everything. And he takes that blood and makes a little drawing. And she starts to realize that the person that she's talking to is not Bastion. Bastion is actually the vigilante known as Muse, who takes people's bloods and takes them into a canvas. And while she's talking to him, trying to figure out what she's going to do, how she's going to escape, he also realizes that she realizes. And, well, when he tells her, is she going to run for the door? She runs for the door. And, yo, I'm talking about takes a header to the wall. Like, just, And I'm sorry, but that poor doctor, yo, she is traumatized. I don't know if she's gonna go back to doing therapy. Mayor Wilson Fisk and Mrs. Fisk may need to find themselves another therapist for their marriage counseling right now, because I don't even know how that situation's going, because he's lying to her. Did you see the episode before with the Atom fight? I'm sorry, but Mr. Fisk, I'm talking about Kingpin, he's back, baby, and he's, oh, dude, oh, God. I don't know how Adam is still alive. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. This motherfucker is crazy, and he's holding, you know, his wife's boyfriend hostage. And you know what his most beautiful line was? There's two ways to control someone. Take what they love and withhold it from them, or give them exactly what they want. Damn, this motherfucker is so diabolical. I fucking love him. That's all I'm going to say about that. But while we're digressing into this whole situation with the therapist and what's happening with her, Muse is trying to figure out how exactly he's going to go about. He's conflicted. He brought a gun with him. He brought a scalpel with him. We got a canvas. I keep talking about these faces I'm trying to draw. Are we going to use her blood to draw them? What is going on? Well, you know what? She fucking wakes up, and guess what? We're back to talking again. I don't want to talk. I want to fucking get on with my shit. So he takes a scalpel, he cuts the bitch's arm, and she starts bleeding and asking him what is he gonna do? Is he gonna kill her? And he's like, I don't fucking know. Just shut up. And what do we hear? But none other than the whoop whoop. Hey, it's the brothers in blue trying to come and save the day. The task force comes pulling in like Batman, like, yo, I'm here. I'm ready to save the day. But Muse has already cut the therapist. I can't remember her name. That's why I keep calling her the therapist. Whatever. Yeah, y'all can tell me in the comments. I'll try and, you know. Anyway, the therapist, okay, she's bleeding. Muse is freaking out, trying to figure out how he's going to execute his plan. The fucking cops are downstairs. He's got to fucking be quick. You know what I'm saying? So he tourniquets her. She's bleeding. He's trying to use her blood. And then he's like, you know what? I can do something else. I could just stab the bitch. But God damn it, her fucking boyfriend comes busting in like Kramer, back to Daredevil, cue him. All right, he's like, yo, this my woman. They have this whole taekwondo fucking battle inside of her fucking office. I'm sorry, but like 3 gunshots, possibly 4, went off in that building. It's a building. Who the fuck was on the other side of that fucking bullet? Did anyone even care? No one even fucking cared. That's all I'm saying. Innocent bystanders could have got shot in New York, but everyone's worried about this fucking therapist and this motherfucker taking her blood. What the fuck? I have to say, right? Don't forget about the innocence. That's all I'm saying about that. But as this fight goes on, Muse is trying to give it to him. He shoots Daredevil. Daredevil, his blind senses blocks that shit. He's like, busting in, doing some crazy ass shit, kicking, fucking punching. He's like blocking all of his taekwondo fucking moves and shit. He's like, I see you about to kick. No. Bah! And he fucking okay. I'm just saying. Now we're realizing that my woman, Daredevil's woman, she on the ground, she's bleeding out, she gonna die soon. I gotta get this motherfucker. So in the midst of the fighting and all the taekwondoing, okay. Daredevil and Muse, they separate for like a second, and Muse is like, I see a knife, I'm just gonna stab this bitch so she's dead, so if I die, this bitch goes down with me, and my plan didn't get fucked up by Daredevil, and I'm running for her. And what does Daredevil do? This was some gangster ass shit. He fucking uses his baton that shoots, to like grapple onto like buildings and swing. This motherfucker shot that shit and it went through his body, like just like, and then just I'm not gonna lie, fucking grade A fucking fight scene, hands down. Thank you, Disney. I can honestly say this season you gave me what I was looking for, so I'm not mad at you right now. We're in a love-hate right now because this is my love. You've been kind of on the not so happy hate end right now. Like this is like the boyfriend you keep talking to that like keeps giving you that bullshit, but you want to believe him, but he keeps up with his bullshit ass ways, and then he does something nice like mani petty, all day, spa day, and then back to the bullshit. But we'll see. But this, I'm telling you, this is a mani petty time because I'm happy. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like I've been satisfied. And guess what? Who do you think takes out Muse? None other than the dying therapist who grabs this motherfucker's gun and and Muse. I'm sorry. He still had Daredevil's fucking thing in his. This motherfucker was bleeding all over his canvas. So he wanted to make beautiful art. He did with his own blood. It was chef fucking kiss. God, that's a great way to end this episode. But what made it sweeter is Daredevil makes sure he saves his woman, and then the cops bust in like Batman to save the day. But guess what? The day's already motherfucking saved. Y'all didn't do shit. Oh, shit. And guess what? Guess who got the credit for it, though? Mayor Fist walks in and, Muse is taken care of. Not the devil. Daredevil vigilante. You saved the city. The task force. I told you I was going to give you a safe city. I give you a safe city. Mayor Fisk gives up the bullshit. Of course, we're trying to digest and, Mayor Fisk has done something for us. Yay. But, BB, the reporter she is, okay, she uncovers Daredevil was really the one who saves it and tries to release a press. And guess what? Oh, Wilson's Fisk, little bitch. That little one that works for him. I can't remember his little greasy ass name right now. That little kid that's friends with BB. He was like, "You're gonna print what I want you to print because the mayor can basically make you disappear." Is what he fucking told her if she don't comply. And I'm ready to fucking find out what BB's gonna print next. So stay tuned for the next breakdown. Bye, Yaz.
Hey, come on through with the breakdown, Yazzie. Hey.